Okay. Let's play a little bit more Final Fantasy. It's been a long time, so let's see. Uniting with Y'shtola. Finally found her. Y'shtola is resting within the inn room. She's still unconscious. The signs are positive. The conjurer stated she's in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? Now, while we wait for Y'shtola to wake up, I thought I'd take the opportunity to finish my little surprise for her. Something I've been working on for a while now in the hope that she'd one day return to us. It wants for a couple more items before it's ready. I've already placed orders with these items. If you could just retrieve them for me. One is in the Leatherworkers Guild, another's in the Conjurers Guild. Speak with Mistress Geva and Brother Isumiyan, and they should ought to take care of you. Alright, that's easy enough. Yeah, it's definitely been a little while since I've played this, so... What if it's lions? Looking for some hides to tan, mayhap? You could retrieve an order for Mr. Sataro, you say? You come at a good time. I finished up months ago. There's a small coop working on it. There were specifications, but I did it nonetheless. Payment has already been settled. However, did that girl come by chimerical hide I have anyway? She need either balls of steel or bottomless coin purse, and it seems she had neither. Taro is scary, that's all I can say. Okay, so we need to go to Conjurer's Guild now. Even though I think at this point, doesn't she become like more like a black mage? Might be a little early on that. Greetings, Lion. I trust you have been well. Is there aught you require of me? Ah, yes. Mistress Tataro's order has requested it has been sanctified in the sight of the elements. I knew not what the intents for the staff, but it is a most singular artifact. Even one possessed of my experience would struggle to wield it. Let's go turn these into Tataru. And then I think this leads into the next area of Heavensward. Hey, there's Alpha Node. Here's Tataru. There you are. Ah, you're back. You have the items, I hope? There you go. Oh, it's precisely as I requested. A perfect match for the other pieces. Truly, Gev is a master among masters. The staff completes the surprise. Thank you so much, Lions. I can't wait to see what Yashilla thinks of this surprise. Lest you wonder, she's doing very well. The conjurers have left her in her sister's care. Let's go and pay them a visit, shall we?
You stole her! I'm so glad you're back!
Tataru. You are safe. Thank the 12. Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfidia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the life stream. The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
They remain unaccounted for. You were the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alphino. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Ha! There is the Alphino I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we were in Ishgard, you see.
I like how they only look at Alpha Node like I'm allowed to stay.
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
A means to prise open a hole in an Allagan barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon. But I know of one who could. A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
I always appreciated this quest, since, you know, big old nod to old Final Fantasy 1. Fuck. This should just be a busy time or something, because holy crap. There we go. In my youth, I had the honor of studying under Matoya in the field of etheric research. She was without rival. I have no doubt that her knowledge will be of aid to our cause. The question is, will she share it with us? My master has ever been willful. The gods forbid anyone disagree with her. When the Garlean Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, the denizens of Sharlayan was summoned back to the motherland. However, Matoya refused to join the exodus. To this day, she lives a hermit life on the fringes of the abandoned city. So to Dravanian Hitherlands we must go, to the place of my birth. Though Alizé and I were born in Sharlayan, our days there were short. We remained only until the exodus, and I have not returned since. Oh, so it's to be a homecoming then. As fine as a reason to go to Sharlayan, and it will afford us the opportunity to pay my master a visit. I believe you have mistaken our primary objective, Y'shtola. At any rate, the journey will take us through largely unknown territory. Let us first return to Ishgard and make our preparations. Sharlayan is situated in the Dravanian Hitherlands. To get there, we must strike west and traverse the breadth of the Dravanian forelands. Make no mistake, this will be a grueling journey. The party shall be comprised of Lions, Y'shtola, and myself. Tatara, pray return in Ishgard, remain in Ishgard, and continue to search for our missing friends. Yes, sir. First, let us make for Tailfeather. Oops, that's not what I need to do. Let's go over here. Tailfeather. A long Sokotan live stream followed by a long journey. I'd not recommend it to anyone. Rest assured my strength is returning to me. I should be back to my former self there long. I believe I'm sufficiently rested. Let us continue west to Charlian. Once we descend the mountain path, we will arrive at the Ravani hinterlands. From there, it is but a short distance to the city. Be warned that we will be passing through Nath territory. This means be wary of them and the dragons both. Yeah, they're not so scary when I can just fly over everything, so... Oh, now there's a bunch of quests over here, too. I'm gonna have to go through and, like, knock all these out at some point. Alright.
To the Thalaic River, where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams. Whose waters have long nourished the Travanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas. To the city of Charlian, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
The Toyo dwells on the far side of the Thanalic River. Let us search for the crossing. Yeah, I think this is the one area that's kind of a bit annoying. You can't get all of the Aether Currents because you actually have to go through the city first before you can actually get to the other part of it. It makes sense, but it is a little annoying for the completion system because it's like, Okay, the next one is 700 yalms to the northwest. Just where we're heading anyway. Oh yeah, this is the quest I need for the next part of the Vath. Couldn't actually continue them until I actually did this. Okay, so it's another 300 west. Got it. Yeah, I don't think this is the one where I don't think I can grab it. Maybe? I always like this area, since you have like Alexander, which is right here. See? Oh, because it's not raised yet. But yeah, there's good old Alexander sitting over there. It's a fun quest. Knowledge seeks no man, so says the motto of Charlian, engraved upon yonder stone. The meaning is simple. It falls to us to seek enlightenment. During the 6th Astral Era, at the turn of the 13th century, men from the northern nation of Charlian journeyed across the seas to Eorzea in search of knowledge. Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for their scholarly endeavors. Over time, the camp grew into a settlement, and that settlement prospered, so much so that it became counted among Eorzea's great city-states. Alas, those glory days are now but a fading memory. With their keepers lost to her, Charlian has become an empty husk of her former self. Uplander is mistaken. Charlian has new keepers. He is on cusp of a new age of glory. Goblins, here to plunder the city. Uplander is mistaken muchly. We are not thieves. This place is our home. Your home? When last I looked, it was mine and Alpha Node's. We were born here. Then Uplander abandoned city. Uplander give up claim. Born here or no, Uplander are trespassers. My friends, please, we did not come to dispute your claim to this land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire to cross the river. Be calm, I beg you. Let us speak like civilized folk that we are, so that we can come to a mutual understanding. It is truth that Uplanders are welcome here. Come with Snowfix. Slowfix will show Uplanders settlement. Now we're in the... I don't know what you would call it, like the... You spend a lot of time here at the end of Heavensward. A lot of time here. It's like the Mordona of Heavensward. Actually, speaking of which... Oh, I don't look as cool.
Pretty cool.
No. No, this is not as cool. I'll take it, but I'm disappointed. I had more spikes. Yeah, I don't need to grab those right now. Later on, maybe. Here's the heart of settlement, name of Idleshire. What have we got? Guess? Greetings to you, I'm Alphanode Liviere. May I introduce my companion, Lion's Heart and Yastolo. We have journeyed far in search of a friend, and we seek to cross the river. In finding the May Bridge collapse, you went seeking for a detour, ended up stumbling into Slowfix and his crew, is that right? That is the short of it, This place, Idleshire, I came expecting a ghost town. Suffice to say, I'm as surprised to see it so alive. Well, with all them precious artifacts lying around, it was only a matter of time before treasure hunters like me moved in. We weren't the first to arrive, neither. By then, Slowfix and his Gobby friends were already settled. At first, Gobbies and hunters disliked each other, but understanding came and then friendship. Now Gobbies and hunters have joined hands to build a great new nation. So that is what happened after we Charlians departed. Oh, so you're locals. No hard feelings, I hope. These nice buildings and no one to live at them. Felt like a waste, you know? We've been trying to put the place to rights, but things have been going well for the most part, but it ain't all smooth sailing. Not to sound ungrateful, but the traps you people left lying around are a bloody nuisance. And there's the Illuminati harrying us day and night. Slowfix has a bright idea. Uplander desire mutual understanding, yes? Best way to understanding is helping one another. Help citizens of Idleshire, and Uplander can be citizens too. Citizens are free to cross river. Well, I'm not aware of a quicker way to reach our destination. Let us assist Slowfix and his people. I don't want any of these, so just go ahead to the Piety Gem. This place is Idleshire, heart of great new nation. Free nation built by all free for all. Okay, and we can get a better spear from this quest. Cool. So Uplander agreed to help. Good. Here's what Slowflix wants Uplander to do. Many golems prowl Idleshire, get in way of expanding plans. Slowflix wants Uplander to eliminate golems. Uplander are Charlian, yes? Charlian should know best way to deal with such creatures. So we're to eliminate the golems. That should be a simple enough affair. The automata were deployed by sentinels and by design can be made with coded command. Time of the Exodus, it was knots and crosses. But I see no reason why it should not still work. Let's divide the task between the three of us, the quicker to be finished with it. Okay, yeah, we just have to go to him and say that phrase. Golems are no more? Wonderful. Now we resume work to expand settlement. Give me that spear. Oh. Again. I like some of my older equipment. Because I like the fact that, like, they haven't expanded. But it's fine. Let's see. Anything here? No. More just basic quests. None that would give me what I need. Uplander help Goobly Flock earn right of citizens of Idleshire. Now Slowflix must ask another favor. Another favor, you say? Short time ago, dear friend of Slowflix ventured into Illuminati territory. Illuminati are nasty golems, show no mercy even towards Goblikin. Slowflix fears for his friend's life. Please find friend before Illuminati do. I'm suddenly taken by a sense of foreboding. Be it as it may, we cannot turn a blind eye. Let's make haste and find Slowflix's friend. So let's see. This one, louder than words, should probably give me one of the Aether Currents. Right past it. You are a stranger, you are a sneaky peeker, you are a thief working for Illuminati. You can't take these things. No. They are for all to enjoy, but Illuminati always try to steal and hide things. Tap clicks must be on constant guard. If you say you are godly friend, then prove it. Find Illuminati and defeat them. Drive them away from this place. That's easy enough. Jeez, the difference some gear makes. Goody Uplander, long time no eye catch. What is bring Uplander here? Does Uplander have lusty eyes for junk of Brayflox? Uplander must not be touching junk of Brayflox. Brayflox is finding junk first. I knew I'd recognize that voice. Greetings, Brayflox. It's been a while. Forgive us for interrupting your work, but Captain Weiss gave me to understand you are marked by the Illuminati. This happens to be Illuminati-held territory. Is it wise to be here? Brayflox eat the Illuminati for Sir Sunupsies. Oh, who eats who for Sunupsies? Brayflock all talks. Unwise of you to choose here after dirty talk taking secret knowledge of cheesemake from Illuminati. Brayflox did know unright. Cheese recipe is Gooby birthright. Save tongue flaps for trading in death pit. Pray to Godfather, for punishment is near times. It appears we have no choice. Okay, so let's take care of the ads first. Can I knock him away? Nice. Oh shit, there's even more. not good.
You.
God damn. Illuminati, no match for ferocious gobby fists of Brayflox. More junk is awaiting Brayflox Munchley. Brayflox is taking leave of Uplanders. Being embroiled in the cheese war was the last thing I expected coming to Charlian. At any rate, we fulfilled Slowflick's request. Let's return to the good tidings and be on our way. Yeah, everything's gonna be over there. You slew Illuminati fighting force. You are a true Gobby friend. These things here for all people of Idleshire, but Illuminati tried to steal them away. Illuminati is our enemy. Illuminati is your enemy. That means you are our friend. Okay, I think that's it for make that go away. Yeah, we'll just travel it. It's not that far away. Uplanders are back. Did Uplanders find Fund of Slowfix? Time is not cured at recklessness of Brayflox. Without help from Uplanders, Brayflox would now be dead, Gobby. Slowfix owes Uplander a debt of gratitude. Slowfix and Braveflux are joined by unseverable Gubbly bond. If Slowfix had known that the Uplanders are friends of Braveflux, Slowfix would have been welcomed Uplanders to Gubbly Flock at first meeting. Uplanders have upheld bargain most highly. As promised, Slowfix makes Uplanders honorable citizens of Idleshire. They're free to cross the river at will. Though Uplanders must leave for now, Slowfix hopes that the Uplanders will pay many visits and help build a great new nation. You are most kind, my friend. You may be certain that we will return. I must confess that first it upset me to learn that my home had been occupied by others, but now I see it's in good hands. Under your care, I look forward to seeing Charlian thrive once more, to become a home to people of all races and creeds. Slowfix has already ordered the Gobwatch to let Uplanders through. Safe travels. Avanode, Lions, shall we then? I have an Aetherflow. F6 is a very important task for Trusted Uplander. Must be done with fastness. Aetherite of Idleshire needs to be inspection. Maybe needs upkeep too if Gobbies did not take good luck and fix little problems that its spinnings may shudder and stop. Or it is a very big boom. But Half-6 does not have the right tools. Uplander, there's no time to waste. Half-6 needs Aetherflow disruptors. Nearest on the base of Illuminati. Come raid their store pots. Hey Neku, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good night. Oh, 1 second. Let me just... There we go. Now I can actually see chat. Leveling crafters. Yeah, that's never been fun for me. I hope you're taking 3 days away from MSQ. I've been taking a long time away from MSQ. I have not been playing Final Fantasy XIV just because I get distracted by so many other games. By order of Chief Slowfix, Uplanders come and can go at will. 1 moment for clearing away barricade. Finally, we can continue our journey. Guess destroying the bridge is one way to go about it. So that I can give my friends an EXP boost to like 200% or so, I'm told. Does it do that? That's a nice boost. Kinda wish I had some people that could pull in the game, because that would be helpful. Bearing any misadventure, you should arrive at the cave where Matoya resides. Unless you have unfinished business in Idleshire, let us strike out at once. I'm ready whenever you are. Let us go and meet the legendary Matoya. I really love this quest line. Ahead lies the answering quarter where the scholars of Charlan gathered to hone their knowledge. Even from this distance, it's plain that this much has been given back to the wilderness. The cave in which Matoya resides is situated on the southern edge of the hinterlands, and choosing the spot my master desired privacy above all else. As such, the cave is extremely well hidden. You cannot find it unless you know how to look for it. We shall follow the road south until we reach a bridge. Rather than cross, however, we shall ford the stream it spans, hence head straight until we arrive at the base of the bluff. Oh god, I tried doing that a while ago, and that just... It is something I'll do eventually, but I've never had fun with crafting. Gathering's not too bad. Except for, like, having to wait for specific times for some mats. Okay, so I'm gonna come back here, do this mission real quick. Grab the Aether Current, and then we'll go on to the other side. find using the beast tribes helps a whole lot. You can fast level with those and get easily a couple levels a day. That's how I got a couple of mine to 50 like real quick. Oh. Never mind. You have a better method. So what am I looking for? Something in one of these buildings I think I gotta grab. Search Illuminati pots for distributors. Okay. It's easy enough. I do like some of the plot lines and the crafting stuff. Those tend to be pretty good. This is fine. This is fine. Go ahead and drop a glacial green just to keep how are you looking? You're quite a ways away. Okay, yeah, we're fine. God damn. Yeah, that's quite a bit. I might have to get some tips from crafting from you at some point, because it's always been a process for me. Okay, so that's good. Let's go to Idleshire. That's always like what I enjoy about Final Fantasy XIV. Everyone seems so willing to like help each other out. Even though most of the time I'm kind of am playing solo. But whatever. Just don't go to Genova. Why? What's going on? What's wrong with Genova? Uplander found aetherite distributors. There you are, Aetherflow. There we go. Thank you, Uplander. But these Hafix 6 can do upkeep. Uplanders to Charlene are keeping the right to whirl using tricky ancient knowings. If Gobbleflock use tools and parts left by old Uplanders, the right of Edoshire will stay spinning for many, many years. None of these help me, so I'll just take the gold. Oink. Full of people fighting and assholes. I don't know, sometimes it can be a little bit of fun. I enjoy occasionally messing with folks. Okay, so just 156 yalms to the south. We can grab another Aether Current. How... Yep, there it is. Let's see. Ignorantly calling someone the hard R word just because they're being considered valid party members and not pulling entire dungeons. They also do a few slurs my way too. Yeah, that's... I mean... that sounds like something that me and my friends would do just to mess with each other. But, Army battle buddies are weird. We kind of do that. But yeah, doing that to players who are trying to like make an enjoyable experience for other players, that's a dick move. Yeah, I remember my taking days. It can be a little rough. Try it. You can never appease everybody. I guess that's what's a nice thing about me, being a warrior tank, is that you can basically... if a healer's struggling a little bit, you had some tools to kind of assist with that. Yeah, there's no need for that kind of shit. Like, if you're going out of your way to kind of help other players, like, I will throw around that language when I'm with friends. I won't do that to strangers, unless, you know, they do something to actually deserve it. Usually I'm not the first one to start throwing that kind of, those words around, but, you know, I match the energy of other people, so I'm not afraid to do that. This is the entrance. You seem unconvinced, Lions. Well, that'll only add to the surprise. A word of warning before we proceed: stubborn geniuses make poor hosts, and time is done not to improve my master's temperament. Doubt not that there were sentinels and traps both to deter unwanted guests, but we will not be deterred, will we? Go on and touch the wall yonder. You will find you have your weapons near, you will want to have your weapons near at hand. Seriously, this new gear is freaking just help me cruise through this now. Alright. Those signals would suffice to discourage the average trespasser, but not the warrior of light. I shall now, the way should now be clear. Come, let us go and see my master. Nice. Now time for the nostalgia.
Don't you know it's rude to enter without knocking? The youth of today. No manners at all.
Though we neglected to knock, we did create something of a commotion. I had hoped that would suffice.
Heavy-handed as ever, I see. And still not a hint of grace. Some things never change.
To give credit where credit is due, I learned from the best. It has been too long, Master Matoya.
Indeed it has. Oh, it's good to see you again, my girl. And with your fiery spirit unquenched. But look at you, all grown up and womanly.
See, this is kind of what I mean. It's like, if you can't talk shit with your friends, who can you talk shit with?
The one there in the fancy duds. That's Louis Soir's granddaughter, I take it?
Grandson, begging your pardons. You knew my grandfather, my lady.
Knew him? Ha! We were constantly at each other's throats. Like rabid dogs we were. Oh, he was a stubborn bucker, was your grandfather. Never a dull moment when he was around, though, I'll give him that. As for you, boy, I've known you since you were a rosy-cheeked babe at the teat.
And my sister too, I gather. May I say what an honor it is to meet you again, my lady?
Spare me the hollow pleasantries, boy. I'll wager my remaining good teeth you didn't come to a forgotten corner of Eorzea to flirt with a wrinkly old woman. Now out with it. What is it you need of me?
She's a massive asshat. I love her. Yeah, I like her attitude. I like everything about this.
Azizla. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
You are familiar with it?
As familiar as one can get from poring over musty old tomes. The Alagons set the Isle afloat not long before the sun set on their empire. Old Louis Soir and I often talked about it. The place is home to a research facility dedicated to finding ways of mastering mighty beings, such as primals and dragons. And find ways it did too, frightening ones.
I mean, as the title of the stream has said, I mean, Best Girl is right here.
Such secrets as lie buried on Azizla aren't fit to see the light of day. And now you tell me a band of dragon-baiting primal botherers are trying to dig them up?
But see, here's the thing. It's hard to say my favorite so far because there's quite a few good characters. I mean, and I have played a little bit in the some of the future stuff. Like this is my first run through the story, but who would I say is my favorite? I mean, everyone likes him. Everyone likes Hashafant, but Y'shtola is you know, best girl. I mean, you got Grahatia, and obviously I kind of like the villains a little bit. I like the Garleans. I know they're the bad guys, but Gaius Belsar always was interesting to me. And then, of course, Nero's just always an asshole who's just always fun. He's always a treat every time he's on screen. Such secrets... Okay, no, I've already read that.
Indeed. And to make matters worse, the Ascians have a hand in their plot. They must be stopped, no matter the cost.
I see. Very well.
You will help us then? Truly? I had not anticipated such an impassioned response. Could it be that the presence of young blood has stirred your own?
Ah, some things never change. One day that pertness is going to cost you your tail, my girl. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Let's see, I kind of forget. Did they do the talking backwards thing? Yeah, they do. Jesus Christ. Nothing to see here. Okay, yeah. I always like the little touch because since the brooms did the same thing in the first game. Well, they kind of do it. Fuck. That's a sweep. Let's sweeping love. Okay. So come over here real quick. I believe this is one of the 8th occurrence. Not all the Garleans, mind you, but Gaius was like just interesting because he, even in like early on, you can kind of tell he like didn't really judge people based on like where they're from. He kind of gave everyone an equal shot as long as they were trying to like, you know, they did their job. Woe is me, Ribbit. Master Matoya, it will have my hide. You are our guest, and it will lend us your aid. Thank you, kind adventurer. I'm in your debt. Permit me to introduce myself, Ribbit. I'm Sarah Roga, a humble servant of Mistress Matoya. I'm tasked with picking leaves from her herb garden from which I make her tea. Last drawn to her medicinal properties, bugs have recently taken to ravaging the herbs. I attempted to rid of the pests, but they are too much for our lone Porogo to handle. I'm grateful if you can eliminate them in my stead, Ribbit. Hey, let's be honest, Nero's just a dick. And just seeing him and Sid go back and forth is just always entertaining to me. Oh, but see, here's the thing. There's also the Gentleman Quest in Gilgamesh, which I have to give props to because Gilgamesh is just a great character. Yeah, I don't think I have a favorite. There's just too many good ones.
'Twas 50 years ago, shortly after Garlemald had brought all of Ilsabard under its rule. Faced with the threat of invasion, the people of Sharlayan scrambled about for a means to resist the Empire. For my part, I was tasked with developing an etheric converger.
Ah, yes, a device which draws in ether and concentrates it to produce a destructive force.
But as my research neared its end, it was denounced by the Forum, who claimed that my device was more likely to destroy us than our enemies. After that, they and I had a little falling out, and I decided to seal away all the fruits of my research, lest the dunder-headed ingrates reap any benefit. Ha! Petty, I know, but gods, it was satisfying.
Do mine ears deceive? 'Twas you, was it not, who was so fond of saying that all knowledge exists to advance mankind, that how it is used depends on us.
I don't remember. Perhaps. All right, yes. It was a pet phrase of mine. And that should give you a notion of how sick and tired I was of those spineless wretches of the Forum. All talk and no trousers, that lot. That's why I decided to remain behind, rather than join the Exodus.
You may have had your disagreements with my grandfather, but upon that point, your minds were as one.
With respect, Master, the fruits of your research should not be left to spoil. Will you share with us the secrets of the etheric converger?
Forget, did she send us to the library, or did she send us to, like, the dungeon that's in her... We'll find out.
Aye, I will. All the information you need is contained in a tome I wrote on the subject. But you'll have to fetch it from the forbidden section of the Great Library.
I literally had to wait one more line, and I would have found my answer.
Ah, you were not exaggerating when you said that you had sealed it away. Though the city is abandoned, the library's guardians are all but certain to remain. We must needs cut a path through them. Come, let us away.
Not so fast. You don't expect that you can just waltz on in now, do you?
Oh, the Great Library's guardian shouldn't pose any difficulty for a hero like you. But if it turns out that you aren't up to the task, well then I know you can't be trusted with something as dangerous as an etheric ram. I will put a pair of familiars at your disposal. One's a Pirogo who will help you locate the tome. The other is the broom yonder. He'll let you into the library. What are you waiting for? Introduce yourself, boy. Greetings, good sir. I am Broomsy, my lady's servant of some 50 years. I say what it is an honor to serve you. I am given to understand you wish to enter the Great Google Library. To find it, pray head east upon leaving the cave. The building you'll come into view shortly after you reach the collapsed bridge. I shall go forth and fetch my fellow familiar on my way to the entrance. When your preparations are in order, pray come and meet me there. It will be my pleasure to unlock the door for you. Alright, so let's go ahead and head out. I kind of forget what we fight at the end of this. Is it the hard one that has the owl, or is it the normal one that has the owl at the end? Should be that quest done. The bugs are no more. Thank you. Not only are you kind, but you are strong as well, Ribbit. Now I can resume my duties again, harvesting and making tea. It is all I'm capable of. I'm a failed creation, you see. Unlike my mistress's other children, I'm incompetent and clumsy. For whatever task I could perform, she bade me serve her tea 7 times daily. Even in this, I need assistance, Ribbit. Unless I make myself more useful, it is only a matter of time before my mistress removes my enchantment, and I would revert to an ordinary toad incapable of speech. I cannot bear the thought of that. I must become a better servant. if I could do so. If I knew what my mistress desires, and received of her blessing, the brooms here are bound to prove possess their knowledge. Alas, they refuse to talk to me. But as you are our guest, they cannot willfully ignore you, even if they are not entirely cooperative or forthright. Please speak with them, Ribbit, and acquire the information I need to survive. Okay, so there's no more Aether Currents. Great. Let's head over to the library. Probably gonna have to wait a bit in the queue, but I got some other stuff I can do in the meantime. We could jump over to Bard. I also have the Vath quest I can actually do, now that I'm at this part of the game. Stand before the great Gabul Library, one of Heideland's foremost repositories of knowledge. Alas, it has fallen to disuse since the Exodus some summer since. All those years, its halls have welcomed not a coming of a single soul. Its floors felt not the loving brush of a broom. My apologies, sir. Pray pay no mind to the dreams of a humble broom. You are doubtless eager to venture within and retrieve my lady's tome. I shall unlock the door at once. When you have what you seek, pray return to the cave and report to my lady. Ooh, this actually has a duty support too. We can actually do the quest with the frog? How is it a tank? Okay, I kind of need to see that. But... we'll run it through with just a normal group first. And then I'll do it again, just to see what happens with the frog. I gotta see Tiny Tank Frog. Let's go ahead and teleport right now. Let's go over to... where is it? Falcon's Nest. Oh, well, that was quick. I was expecting to sit in the queue for a good 20 minutes. Oh, I forgot how creepy this music is. It always unsettled me a little bit. Let's actually let the tank get ahead of us. Oof. If I'm not mistaken, I gotta be a little careful, because I think the first boss is that weird book. Which we have to, like, slide on the other side of if we want to actually survive, not get hit by some giant AoEs. Yeah, this guy. Nice. So what do we have here? Critical hit. I know this is for us. Pass. What was his gimmick? Alright, he goes in his book, which we can't do anything against. Goes back in there. How much experience did we get off that? 93,000. That's not terrible. I may be completely wrong. This isn't the owl. This is the... That's this guy. Oh, this is... I actually hate this guy. Because it can be a bit annoying. It should be lighting up any second now. There it is. Ugh, this music is so good. Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. Anything for me? No, doesn't look like it. So just pass on all that and we'll give a commend to the healer. Because why not?
Oh, he's so cute! Oh, he's so cute! I want one!
Hunt.
Hunt.
So this is the tome. Excellent. Let us take it to Master Matoya at once.
Supposedly that's our tank.
He's adorable! Give him a sock.
No.
No.
He gets a boot to the head. Okay. Again, I know that'd be a little boring to watch, but I have to see it. Just like we did with all the other ones so far. I want to see what actually gets said.
Froggy Froggy does. Froggy Froggy!
Did he have his obsidian carbuncle at this point? I don't remember him having it yet. Or whatever. We lead the way with pleasure, Ribbit. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a little bit slower since AI follows it follows my lead. But that's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot we don't get money when we run this with the support duty support, which kind of makes running it with the randoms even more worth it. Even at a glance, I see many interesting tomes. 'Tis a pity they had to be abandoned. The rise of the Garlean Empire in the year of 1522 of the Sixth Astral Era led to significant changes in the structure of Garlean society, more evident in the adoption of titles which serve to indicate an individual's place within the social hierarchy. The following information is compiled with the aid of informants within the Empire as yet to be verified. Royalty Zos, the Emperor Yi, member of the royal family in the line of succession. Weir, member of the royal family that has no claim to the throne. Military Von Legatus. Toll, Tribunus Leviticus, Sas, Tribunus Adjuncticlava, Prefectus Castrum, Rem, Primus Pilus or Pilus Parer, Primi Ordines or Centurion, Pri Opti Tesserarius or Decurion, Owen. Fuck's sakes.
Are you summoning a demon?
Yeah, I feel like I'm not reading all that. Okay, no, it's just interesting because I never read the books going through here. So, Now that we're not in a rush in a party, I can actually have a chance to read what they actually say. I think one of the books is actually about Alpha Node. Let's see. No. The hierarchy extends to general populace as well, though it is far less complex. The majority of citizens bear the boss title, and there are a smaller number of groups which appear to be comprised of respected artisans who have adopted the Sen title. The on title is bestowed upon peoples of annexed territories and indicates that they lack even the most basic rights afforded to a citizen. However, many Guardians view this as an opportunity rather than a condemnation. A citizenship may be granted to those who have demonstrated exceptional skill, as well as those who contributed 20 or more years to military service. Okay, already up to the first boss. Is that supposed to be a grimoire? Yes, but not the kind you'd want to read, Ribbit.
My pride. Away with you.
I do like this duty support because it kind of, as long as you follow the NPCs, you kind of get a grasp of like what the mechanics are, which you might not get if you run into a group because we handle fights so damn fast. Oops. I say after I get hit with that shit. Okay, I'm over here.
I shall make it quick.
to make it quick.
I have my pride.
Goodness, we weren't crushed. Oh wait, everyone hail and holy ribbit? I'm surprised it actually tanks. It should not be tanking. Nah, I'm good. Trust me, we're gonna have enough people got inside our head in pockets later on. So, like, goddamn. Chapter 1, the 6 nativities and myriad creation. The spark of lightning ignites when it strikes, as fire is born. The heat of fire renders to ash where all it touches, and thus earth is born. And the city of earth shuns sun and harbors cold, and thus the ice is born. The armor of ice melts away, and thus water is born. In the moisturous of water mist and rises, thus wind is born. The gusts and sighs of wind gather the clouds, and thus lightning is born. Chapter 2, the 3 conquests, boundless and unwavering. Earth grounds lightning, water erodes earth, lightning boils water. The 3 submissions, timeless and unending. Fire extinguishes the wind, ice is melted by fire, wind is obstructed by ice. Okay. I kind of need to keep an eye out for these books. I kind of forgot that I wanted to read those. I think that's been all of them so far. If not, I'm sorry. There is some debate of whether or not Maywin, I forgot how to say the name, in her League of Lost Bastards were the first Eorzeans to discover the Western continent. There's no denying that her navigational charts were instrumental in establishing the major trade routes of today. Moreover, the recounts of their expeditions are widely regarded as both informative and entertaining. Particular note is the first encounter with Mamal-Jal, as well as other indigenous peoples and creatures which seemed curiously intent on their demise. These travel journals have inspired a legion of explorers and treasure hunters to retrace the League's journey. In spite of their numbers, the existence of a bleeding city of gold remains unconfirmed. Yeah, I don't see anything over there. Alright, second boss, here we go.
Away with you!
Okay, I don't quite remember what I have to do with this. Maybe bring it over to him? Yeah, okay, so that's what we gotta do. Okay. Let's see. Thinking as we were crushed, watch out. Is that the treaties in the New World I spy? Yes, I've read that one. I can recommend it. The entrance of our sections up ahead. What makes this fella here is the gatekeeper. See oil everywhere. I am undone, but my master's seal is broken. I wouldn't have guessed it was weak to fire. On account of it being bound to a tome, I would assume. I don't think I want to pick that up. At least this will give us another level, so it's definitely worth doing.
Away with you!
Just keep an eye out for any more other books that we can read. An arcane entity has summoned familiars. The guardians of the forbidden section are class apart. Let's see what this says. Beauty is ephemeral, but it needn't be. My Lady Ameline knows this well, loving creature that she is. Whether I could have that genuine article in her keeping, but alas, I have to settle for a pale imitation. The vassal is not quite up to my usual standards, but beggars can't be choosers, as they say. I washed and anointed it per the instructions and secured it to the bed with chains. Wouldn't want her to get ideas above her station. Oh no. Gosh, just the thought of it is enough to get my blood pumping. I can hardly wait to welcome my beloved succubus into this world. Isn't that... Oh, God. I'm pretty sure that's in relation to one of the earlier dungeons. Huck Manor? Tentacles, so many tentacles. Sound of it writhing on the bed. God, just listening to it is agony. I've made a terrible mistake.
Really?
Yeah. I guess so. Never trust succubuses. That's the moral of the story. Forbidden tomes that could certainly assume many forms. Aspertorius' tome is at the far end, Ribbit. The Guardian. Did you ever doubt it? Come, let's finish this. See how this works.
Away with you!
Okay, well, I guess he's just gonna stand there and take it. Okay. Alpha Node, you want to get out of that? No? You just want to sit there? Okay, so now we got Sonic Thrust. What is that? Delivers an attack potency of 100 to all enemies in a front line for you. Combo action Doom Spike. Grants Power Surge. Increase damage. Okay, so it's basically like the Disembowel, but for AoE. Which, you know what? That's fine. We can take that. So any other books? No, I don't see anything. Alright, let's go turn that into Masturbatoya. What? How did I die from that? What? Excuse me? Oh, come on. I'll be taking the bit just because it is Mordona. This is kind of a popular hub area. Alright, let's go back and, Idleshire. Gotta travel such a long distance because of that fuck up. Alright. I take it you found the tome. Well, let's see it then. Aye, this is it, alright. I must say, the experience brought back memories just like the old days. Still send people into the thick of dangers if it's nothing more than a mundane errand. But we were able to accomplish our task thanks to Pero Rogo. He is an eminently capable familiar, creation worthy of the great Master Matoya. Simply witness him in action gave me a better understanding of arcane entities. Should the opportunity present itself, I should very much like to employ this knowledge for the betterment of mankind. A new variety of carbuncle, perhaps. Don't get ahead of yourself, boy. Louise's grandson or no, another decade under me before you can call yourself a scholar. And a deal more than that to make you a scholar worth a damn. As you may have gathered, Master Matoya is not easily impressed. Indeed. So, shall we examine the tome? Matoya's gaze is firmly fixed upon the tome.
I had not thought to behold this tome again. There. It is deciphered. Now your friend should be able to make sense of the contents. That said, it's one thing to understand the workings of the etheric converger, and another to actually make it work. You do realize how much ether is required.
Sid is keenly aware of the energy dilemma. His airship is by no means large, and it can only bear a limited quantity of crystals.
If only we had white auracite in the etheric siphon.
Alas, Minfilia is missing along with both artifacts, and Moonbreeder is gone.
Would that there were another ready wellspring of energy for us to draw upon.
Why did it not occur to us before? We already have what we need! The Eye! It has been drawing ether into itself for as long as the Great Worms have lived! It is a veritable wellspring of energy!
It might just suit our needs. But is this energy something that can be harnessed at will?
I believe so, with the aid of the Azure Dragoon of Ishgard.
Then it is settled. Let us return to the Holy See at once.
Stola, wait. When did the light fade from your eyes?
I might have known that it would not escape your notice. It has been this way since I returned from the life stream. An after effect of the teleportation magic I invoked, most like.
They are called forbidden spells for a reason. What were you thinking, girl?
I have no regrets. I but did what was necessary to preserve the light of hope, to keep my promise to Minfilia. Besides, it afforded me the rare opportunity to wander the ether, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I need not tell you that it consumes your very life force to see by sensing the ether around you. Take care of yourself. Do you hear me?
I will, Master Matoya. And thank you.
He still cares for Y'shtola. As mean as she is, she still cares. Thanks to your customarily heroic efforts, we now possess the knowledge to build an etheric ram that remains to secure its energy source. Let's hasten back to Ishgard and consult Sir Emmerich regarding the eye. I feel like there's like one more quest, no? Yeah, there should be still like one more thing somewhere. Let's go to Idleshire real quick. Yeah, here it is. God damn it, I've been had. Some twice-cursed sons of a mad blind bitch has made off my with all my takings and my tradables too. Those places full of treasure hunters, but I never reckoned to be my treasures to be hunting. And it ain't just my losses that concern me. The gobies count on the goods I bring in to keep this place fed and watered. If I don't get my stock back, this whole town could fall apart. Say, Adventurer, will you help me bring back these thieving curs to book? Adventurer coming back from the answering quarter says he bumped into a gang of ill-looking brutes on the front bridge, and they locked a poor kid into a Talek, they said. And he says they were heading into the ruins. Meet me there, and we'll start the search. Well met, lad. Now here's the plan. Considering the weight of the stuff they stole, they couldn't have got far on foot. So they got a boat hidden somewhere. I'll get onto my crew and have them stake out the riverbank. In the meantime, I want you to search the ruins wherever you can find. Maybe the bandits are laying low out there. Maybe they've stashed the loot and moved on. If you chance any of my belongings, I'd be obliged if you can bring them back to me. There we are. I'll just be taking that back. Yoink. How goes the search adventure? Did you find anything? my stock. 1 chest worth of it, anyway. There's still some missing, but there's a damn good start. You got a nose for of a bloodhound, lad. I'll be wanting to lend that sniffer of yours to track down the rest of my property. Okay. Well, we will do that later. Now we can actually fly in this area, which is nice. For now, let's go to Foundation. Ah, you have returned. Sir Emmerich, I'm pleased to see that your recovery proceeds apace. May I introduce Yestola, fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn and Archon of Charlia? My lord, please excuse the foregoing due pleasantries, but we seek your counsel regarding the etheric ram. Though we now possess the knowledge to build such a device, we have yet to lack the appropriate source of energy in which to power it. We believe, however, that Ishgard may possess the solution to our problem. You need not apologize, my lady. Full eager am I to learn of your progress. Please tell me of this energy source that we believe we possess. And you are certain that the Eye can lead its power to Master Matoya's etheric converger? At Asinian's command, yes. Very well, I shall speak with him. My thanks, Sir Emmerich. Nay, my friend, it is I who should thank you, as should every Ishgardian. You labor in our name with nary a care for your own safety. Let us next speak with Sid. He will doubtless be eager to begin work on the etheric ram. Okay, he's at the airship landing. Good to know. There we go. Ah, you're back. The preliminary work on the Enterprise is more or less finished. Then we found a way to build the etheric ram. Greetings, Sid. It's been a while. This stone contains the fruits of my former master's research on a device known as the etheric converger. Our ram should operate on the self-same principle. Ah, where are my manners? Put a toy like this in my hand and I'm off to go off my own little world. God, it's good to see you. Also bearing a gift besides. A very distracting one, if I might add. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was my name's day. But that will be a time for tearful reunions later. I'll make a start on the tome right away. So long as I've grasped the fundamentals, I should be able to knock something together. Which leaves a small matter of the energy source. We believe we found a solution to that problem as well. Still covered in blood, I see, Estinian. May forgive us for our lateness. The power of the eye is not to be drawn upon lightly, but I believe we have sufficient cause to do so. So this is the fabled eye. By the 12 it sees. It is a wonder the power could be contained, much less controlled. Boys, our friends have kindly provided all the ingredients. Let's see if we can make something out of them. You heard the chief. We're not resting till the etheric realm is operational. Not 1 wink of sleep. Oh, cart chocobo. Given the danger of the task that lies before us, I think it's only right that we take a moment to bid our friends and allies farewell. Last Sid requires my assistance with Master Matoya's rather singular writings. May I entrust the task of visiting those who remain behind to you? Still the hour is nigh. Whether I can join you in the coming battle, but with my wounds, I fear I'll only be a burden to you. Consorting with the Alassians and availing himself of primal powers, my father has made himself an enemy to all that is good and right in the world. Do whatever you must to end his madness. May the Fury watch over you. Okay, so now we have to go speak with somebody at the Knights Most Heavenly, Tataro at the Forgotten Knight, and Hilda at the Broom. Okay, so those are pretty much all in the same area. This is it then. Go well, my friend. I shall pray to the Fury for your preservation. I should think it strange that a daughter of Garlemald should pray. I do not blame you. I used to think it passing strange myself. But it was all changed when I discovered something dearer to me than my own life. Thereafter, praying seemed the most natural thing in the world. Prayers are born from heartfelt faith. Manipulating the people's beliefs for their own twisted ends, the Archbishop makes a mockery of their very existence. It cannot be borne. So you're off to face the Archbishop then. Please be careful. Watch over the others, will you? We've lost too many friends as it is. Some may yet return to us, but I couldn't bear to lose anyone else. I just couldn't. Realize it's asking a lot, but you're the strongest person I know. Like there's anything you could achieve if you put your mind to it. So please, whatever else happens, keep everyone safe. You still throwing snowballs at me? I can't tell. Let's see. Yeah, they are. Little shits. Well, if it isn't my old friend Lyons, I'll have to face the Archbishop with his cronies, is it? I'd love to go and give the bastard a good whopping myself. That snake Chinnabird especially, but I've got to stay here and keep an eye on things. With the Archbishop gone, some of the poor folk might get it in their heads to do something stupid like storming the pillars, and blood won't get us what we want. Need to be around to remind them of that in case they forget. Don't to worry about us anyway. I'll work with Sir Emmerich to preserve the peace, so just concentrate on setting the score with the Archbishop, eh? Okay, so now we have to go to the last vigil and talk to Edmund. Mr. Hart, how good is it of you to pay me a visit? It feels as if it were only yesterday when first we met in this chamber. You came to us a fugitive seeking asylum, and now you bear the hopes of our nation upon your shoulders. He would not have told you, but when Heshafan begged me to accept you into our household, he described you as a hope incarnate. At the time, I assumed he was waxing lyrical, as was his wont, but I've come to see that he simply spoke the truth. You are hope, a shining beacon that shall guide the people of Ishgard toward the raging snowstorm. Through the raging snowstorm. A memento. Were my son here, he would have wished to fight at your side in the battle to come. Take care, my friend, and return to us. Okay, so let's go back to the airship landing. This next part's a bit of a cutscene, so not sure if it'll be the last thing we see before I call it tonight. Count Edmond bequeathed you Lord Hushavan's shield, a noble gesture. We bear the hopes and dreams of full many souls. Let their faith in us be a source of strength and courage as we face our remaining trials. Work on the Enterprise is nearly complete. Let your stolen know when to make ready.
Until but recently, the Ishgardians have kept their doors firmly shut to outsiders. But thanks to you, we have found in them stout allies with whom we may fight to secure the future of the realm. Truly, you are the beacon of hope towards which all men are drawn.
Spare us the hyperbole. 'Tis not for praise that we fight.
Oh? In light of all we have achieved, I felt it only meet to express my gratitude.
All that we have achieved. Spoken like a true outsider. Until the war is over, we have achieved nothing. The coming battle is a chance to excise the root of this conflict. And by my hand it shall be done. Then you may speak of achievement.
'Twas not mine intent to make light of your struggle. If I have given offense, then I apologize. But if I may speak freely, you would do well to be wary of the eye. Even now, it burns with insatiable hatred, watching unblinking for a sign of weakness. Should you falter for so much as a moment, it will surely consume you.
Save your concern. I will consume the eye ere I let it consume me. "12 be praised, thou hast not yet set forth. Cross sand and snow have I journeyed, that I might deliver this gift unto thee.
White aura sight. But whence did it come?
To mine amazement, it lay hid amongst Moonbreeder's last effects. 'Twas but blind chance or providence that I did hap to spy it. Let no man claim that my late friend erred for lack of foresight. In the place whither thou goest, servants of darkness do lie in wait. Pray, give unto me thy pledge that thou wilt strike them down and avenge our fallen comrade.
Alright, time to keep moving. Let us go, Lions. Oz's Law awaits.
Ah, excellent timing. We've just finished our work on the Enterprise. She's so much improved, I've decided to give her a new name to suit. The Enterprise Excelsior. Or simply the Excelsior if pressed for time. Once again, she'll carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. All aboard!
I can do no more than see you off with prayers for your safety and success. Yet know that wheresoever you may go, my son's spirit goes with you. May the Fury grant you strength.
Return to us, all of you. Enterprise Excelsior. Engage. This is it! Get ready!
Eye of mine enemy, render unto me thy power!
God damn, that's a ship. I always forget how much of a military powerhouse the Guardians are until they show back up.
Chief, we've got an Imperial battleship on our tail, and it's bleeding massive.
Damn it! The bastards were waiting for us to open the door for them. I'm gonna try to shake them. Hang on to something.
We're all going to die! Tataru!
She won't take much more of this!
The time is come to use Heidelin's gift.
Hey, Yasale.
Blood has
Been a while.
spilled in my name. And for what? For a false cause that I created for want of the warmth of companionship. Saint Shiva, pray Svelga. Pray forgive this fool. But even now, I cannot let go of my dream. My dream of a tomorrow in which no child need freeze alone in the snow.
Is that Azelle? What does she mean to do?
Oh, goddess, born of mine own hopes and dreams, for the last time, I beseech you, fill this vessel with your light, still the hatred within our hearts, and bless us with eternal grace!
God.
Farewell, warrior of light. And thank you for showing me the way.
No!
This ether. It was a crystal of light. She, too, was one of Hydaelyn's chosen.
Fare you well, my lady.
Fuck, this game is rough. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna end that there. I can't think of a better time to just stop for the moment. Fuck. I forget how how much it hurts to see some of these characters you spend so much time with just die right in front of you like that. But thanks everyone for joining me. I will see you all next time. I'm probably gonna play a little bit more of this weekend. I want to try to make a little bit more progress. But thanks for watching. Have a good one.